All eyes are on crypto today as both Bitcoin and Ethereum are quietly on the verge of breaking their all-time highs. For context, Ethereum ETH hasn't surpassed its 2021 all-time high, around $4,800, since that year. Right now, ETH is only about 8% below that level. Now that we're once again approaching all-time highs, let's compare where we are today to where we were the last time ETH was at this level. Fundamentally, Ethereum in 2025 is in a far stronger position than in 2021, and here's why.
When you think of things like the Genius Act, which was recently signed into law, so that's stablecoin legislation. The House recently passed the Clarity Act, which is a digital asset market structure bill that will now go to the Senate. The SEC unveiled Project Crypto, and we actually had SEC Chair Paul Atkins. He was talking about bringing financial markets on chain. And so I could keep going. The SEC approved in-kind creations and redemptions for spot Bitcoin and ETH ETFs. They clarified their stance on liquidity staking tokens. There has just been a lot of positive movement on the crypto regulatory front.
Breaking news. Spot Ethereum ETFs have just hit $1 billion in daily net inflows for the first time ever. This is net inflows, not assets under management, meaning institutions are actively buying Ethereum now at a scale we didn't see in 2021. What's different from last time? In 2021, Ethereum's all-time high was driven mainly by NFT mania and a somewhat muted DeFi summer, speculation about what could be. In 2025, ETH's rally is supported by spot Ethereum ETFs hitting $1 billion per day inflows. For 01k plans now able to hold crypto, unlocking trillions in untapped capital. Stablecoins, most of which run on Ethereum, hitting fresh all-time highs. The SEC confirming that protocol staking like Ethereum's is not a security. The Clarity Act expected in October. Ethereum supply on exchanges at an all-time low. Smart money is buying ETH off exchanges, creating a supply squeeze just as demand rises. This is a clear bullish signal.
Well, it's interesting because the three major stock exchanges, so NYSE, NASDAQ, and CBOE, they have all filed with the SEC for generic listing standards for crypto ETFs, which basically means that the exchanges wouldn't need to seek specific approval for each spot crypto ETF as long as it meets certain criteria. So this would streamline the approval process. And that's important because right now there are filings out there from multiple issuers for XRP ETFs, Solana ETFs, Cardano, HBAR. We could go on down the list, but there are a boatload of filings out there. And the expectation is that this standardized crypto framework will be implemented, say, in the next 2 months or so. And so if and when that happens, I think you're going to see the floodgates open. We're going to see a wave of approvals, and you're going to see, again, a boatload of new crypto ETFs coming to market.
Looking at Ethereum's USD chart, the last time ETH broke all-time highs, the price climbed more than 250%. If history rhymes, a similar move could send ETH near $12,000 per coin. 200% would be just under $10,000. I've been saying for years that Ethereum will do well. Now, about other altcoins, Chainlink has reached a new all-time high in total value secured, $93 across hundreds of DeFi protocols. Binance Coin, BNB, now has a market cap of $112 billion, ranking 192nd among 18, making it more valuable than Robinhood, Starbucks, and Nike. BNB Chain's fundamentals are strong, with 2.4M plus daily active users and $11.5 billion TVL as of early August. Ondo Finance surpassed $244 million in volume. The Genius Act cleared the path for tokenized securities in the US, and Ondo is positioned to benefit, having acquired Oasis Pro, a regulated ATS, launched US2I, tokenized US treasuries, partnered with BlackRock for OSG, and integrated with Coinbase and Circle. VeChain now has 11M plus wallets, adding over 42,000 per day, burning more than 500,000 VTHO daily, signaling strong usage. Cody is the only Ethereum L2 focusing specifically on privacy. As Cody's CEO explains,
privacy on a public blockchain, it's like plumbing in a luxury apartment. So nobody brags about it. But without it, the entire system becomes unlivable. And without privacy, public blockchains can't support serious use cases, finance, identity, supply chains, health, everything, voting, uh, because data becomes a weapon. And when you understand that privacy is a right, and in a world where surveillance is default and data is weaponized, privacy is just an infrastructure for freedom. So I think this is critical, and it's not sexy until it is.
This story is still unfolding. For one crypto update every day, subscribe to Colin Moss channel. See you tomorrow.